All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you can hear me okay. What's going on? Welcome to another edition of Drawing with Kuro. We are currently in Wave 6 of all the commissions. I've done one last week. That was the start of Wave 6. And now we're on, what is his name? Wide Sight. So this one's going to be a good one. So, yeah, just basic stream today. You know, nothing special. Although, we do have a special episode coming out this weekend and beyond. The Brainstorm Homeworld will be exploring the 4 planets of Encephalonus 4. Can't really say too much about it without spoiling it, honestly, other than if you like and beyond and you like the previous episodes, this one's right up in line with all the others. So without further ado, please let me know if my voice or music is either too loud or too quiet. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. So let's get started. So this commission is called Wide Sight. He has night vision, thermal imaging, X-rays, advanced zoom. He's basically an eyeball alien without really crossing over into eye guy's territory. I know, the first instinct is, oh, eyeball, it's just another eye guy, whereas I feel like this is a very different take on a sight-based, like, eyeball alien. I feel like, this is going to be a really nice addition to Ben's arsenal. So, yeah, let's dive on in. I was kind of debating giving him pupils just to make these things more clear, their eyes. But I guess we'll just get to it and see how it comes out. I do want to change up the proportions a little bit from a humanoid. In fact, maybe I'll have him sort of positioned like this. Usually with commissions, I don't like having their front or their chest facing away from the camera or the person, because, more likely than not, it's only going to be the one image, and you never want to cover the design too much. You want to make sure that this one image can show off everything important. It's also why in a lot of promotional art for 5YL, no matter what I have Ben and Danny doing, more often than not, I'll have Ben's Omnitrix in frame and Danny's logo is available. You'll rarely ever see me draw Danny from the back. But with Wide Sight, I feel like his arm can cover his chest because it's...
Man. Oh. It is me, speaking from Encephalonus 4, the Crabland.
Oh, wow, from the future.
The drinking game video in the episode of XD was enjoyable. AF.
Well, Elizabeth has already beat us to Encephalonus. I guess we'll have to catch up to her. And thank you again for the donation, and I'm glad you liked the recent content. So yeah, we did release a video that was a Ben 10 trivia drinking contest, where if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you, but it is certainly a fun watch. We shot this back in late September, and have recently just finished like all the editing and whatnot and put it out. It's also a nice segue into Fro's new series called Little X Big D, which is it's kind of hard to describe, really. I guess you'd call it like a comedy improv skit. It's not scripted, but there is like a format to it, or a loose structure, where we'll film Fro talking about whatever topic he feels like he can have like a entertaining conversation or speech about, and then we take that, chop up the best parts, and then I do some doodles along to it. We got a new episode coming out every week until the end of the year, until 2025. But yeah, What's up, Faznik? So, Faznik, you are the commissioner, is that correct? Yes, I believe so. Just here in time. Give him these big... I'll keep the big dicey fingers. When will Ash be doing more of the drawing
How
matrix?
could you post at 10 a.m.? Was hoping to join. Beer.
Oh, whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it in that regard, perhaps it would have been better to upload at night. But I'm glad you still watched and enjoyed the video. And as for the drawing matrix question, in the latest episode, you actually see the release date for the next one. So make sure you're watching that video until the end. And you would already know. We try to make our announcements pretty prominent, but you know, there's always a chance you might miss something, so it's always good to double check the videos and the posts and everything, make sure you're all caught up, because we do a lot of things too, you know. I'm sure there's going to be information lost in the mix. I kind of want to take the wraparound sort of, I keep thinking rubber band, that type of design, and thread it throughout his entire body, because he is mostly suit. I feel like, you know, we could take that wrapping to another level if we really wanted to. I guess we'll see. This arm could also be slightly smaller. Yeah, this is one that I feel like might be a bit trickier than some of the last ones. The last the candlestick, he came pretty easy to me, but you know, what's art without a challenge every now and then? I like the idea of him not having definitive feet, though. In fact. Yeah, what if... How's it going? I think I see what you did there. Oh, nice one. And it's going well, thank you. Rob is not recovered from the alcohol he consumed from the quiz. I mean, we did shoot that months ago, to be transparent. But it really wasn't so bad. Like we said in the description, everybody, you know, we all knew what we were in for and consented to it. And plus, you know, it's... I don't think we ever really stated it in the video, but that video was shot over 4 or 5 hours. Like, we frequently took breaks and, you know, I was staying hydrated and stuff. I didn't do, like, you know, 10 shots in 25 minutes and whatnot. So, you know, we took our time, we played it safe. But yeah, I mean, it was a little rough. It was a little rough, but honestly, it wasn't horrible. I've had much worse experiences with alcohol. As anybody might, you know, you're gonna have days where it's just like, whoa, where did that come from? I better plan for the future. Make sure you eat enough, make sure you drink enough water. Get a lot of fiber in your diet. I tried the long drink. Yeah, it's a slippery slope, right? Because it's a higher percentage than regular beers, but it's also kind of delicious. So it's like, oh wow, I've already had 2. And it's, yeah, you gotta be careful with it. Gotta be careful with it. But it is pretty tasty. Have you ever tried Polish beer? No, but I'd be up for it. I feel like I'll try anything twice. That's my motto. Once, because you gotta get over the initial shock of it, you know. A lot of the times, if you try something only once, you'll be influenced by how new it is. You gotta try something twice to really have a firm idea of what it is, and what your opinions are on it, and what your experiences with it will be. See, like, what if I put the bands, like he was a being made... No, I feel... No, that kind of deviates a bit too far from the design, now that I think about it. I'm trying to incorporate the bands in it more, but, I don't know. If not Alien X, which of the Alien Force 10 do I think would have been best to use to stop the dam? Well, that's a good question. Maybe Big Chill? I mean, if he was able to get to it before it fully burst. Once it fully burst, that's kind of the biggest problem. Because, you know, maybe Swamp Fire can tie it together with some vines and stuff. But once the dam bursts, oof, he might not be able to fix it. I mean, at that point, I would navigate my priorities to, maybe I will give him just a little bit of a toe stub. I'd navigate my priorities to getting everybody safe. You know, at some point, you just could be like, hey, the dam's fucked. We gotta go. So yeah, I don't think anybody in that situation after the dam broke but Alien X could have stopped it. Unless you want to say Big Chill can freeze all the water in the dam, in which, like, could he? Do you think he has that much output with his ice? He's done some pretty crazy stuff. Remember when he froze that whole door? But that door isn't a dam. Yep. I do think I'm gonna extend the black bands though that are around his eye. I'm gonna make that wrap. Yeah, like this, and then it'll just be like black in here. I do feel like there's got to be
I've
more
come up with an alien
ways
with luck
to
powers. I had him stroke memes a work in progress.
luck powers. Interesting. Are you going with how are you explaining those? Like they're warping reality? Thank you for the donation, by the way. Or is it like, I don't know, because luck powers, I mean, they can be described in so many different ways. I don't know if the wrap position makes sense, like the cross wrap. Or if it's just like that. Like it curls in. Would it be possible for Big Chill to go intangible through the water and freeze it that way? I mean, yeah, but it's like drop an ice cube in a bucket of water and see, does it freeze the water? Like, that's how I'm picturing it. Like, Big Chill can freeze water, but there's gotta be a finite amount of range and output. Flame Reaper, I sent you the money. Did you get it? Yeah, if you didn't get an email response, you should have, but I'm pretty sure I responded to all the emails that have sent money, so make sure you're checking your emails. Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. Also, these knee pads actually kind of break the design. I think I'm gonna nix them. Yeah, we'll just keep to the wraps. Yeah, I guess I won't change them up too much. I do like how he's orange, though. That's interesting. Or at least the suit is. Draw them looking around the eyes. Yeah, I feel like there's gotta be a way I can add, if not a pupil, some sort of indicator, like deeper indicator this is an eye. Maybe veins? Or maybe it'll just have to be with the way I shade it. You know? There's gotta be something. Oh, shit. Let's make this foot a little bit more dynamic, too. Yeah. That's neat. All right. My chat just updated super fast. I couldn't read everything. Is that a cap over? What is that white line? Like it's a covering and this is all underexposed? You know what? I kind of like that more. Yeah. Let's make it just a cap. And maybe this can be like a full wraparound. Hands can be free of the wrap pattern. We'll have the lower parts of the arm go opposite the upper parts to add a contrast there. So these ones are wrapping this way, these ones are wrapping this way. So if these ones are wrapping this way, hold on. Yeah, they'd be wrapping this way, but you wouldn't see them. Actually, yeah, no, let's all go the right way. Okay. Alright. I'm still not sure about the suit design. Mostly I based it off the torso, but I took a bit of a risk here and had his arm cover his torso for the sake of emphasizing the eye powers. So what I might just do now is start with the outline of him. Just to give some foundation. And then we can move on to the suit once I feel we're ready. Am I caught up with Superman and Lois series finales Monday? No, I'm like 2 seasons behind. I'm pretty behind. Uh-oh. When will the new breakdown be released? It just dropped yesterday. What do I think about Agrigor being a lab experiment made by Cervantes? To keep it lightly, I feel like if you're gonna undo all the Agrigor stuff, there's loads more interesting ways to do it than that. Like, I've kind of accepted they would have had to retcon Agrigor in some way, shape, or form, but I wouldn't have liked the lab experiment thing. That would have been just... I wouldn't have really enjoyed that. No, thank you. If I did a drinking game but doing Pokemon trivia, I'd be screwed. Right, I know nothing about Pokemon. All I know is that Ryan loves it, and it's somehow still going, and they're still making more Pokemon. They're not done. There's potential they'll never be done. Won't that suck? In like 50 years from now, Pokemon's still going, and there's actually so many Pokemon that you can't memorize them all. Like, you don't even have the option, it's impossible. Like, kids back in the day would feel so cool when they can name all the Pokemon. Now you can't. It's impossible. There's 10,000 Pokemon. Are my left and right hands even? Probably not, but I don't think any of our body parts are truly even. We have different eyes, different nostrils, different breasts, different toes. I don't think anything in our body is really even. I mean, they're even enough. Well, I have broken this hand like 4 times, and this one like twice. I forgot what the count was. So like my fingers did grow back a little misshapen, so there's some unnatural unevenness to it as well. But more or less, they're still usable. Hi, Mochi. How you doing, baby? 2 things. 1, my mic's a bit weird. Yeah, I actually have a new preamp. I'm still messing with the settings, but interesting that you noticed. And 2, please keep all commission discussions within email. Thank you. Do I think Ben could have gotten the DNA samples from the Andromeda 5 from Ultimate Greg or Ultimate Kevin? Like, if he didn't already have them? Maybe. I remember reading something way back in the day where, like, Ben re-unlocked forearms through Manny. I don't know if that's still canon or not. And Manny's a hybrid. So if he was able to get the isolated DNA through a hybrid, then sure. But I feel like we don't really know too much about how that works to say for sure. But maybe, I mean, the Omnitrix can cure DNA, so it does have capabilities of separating.
Alien bling bag figures by Hot Topic.
Oh, that's so freaking random, but awesome. Like, I've gone on record saying Ultimate Alien was the most nostalgic era for me, because that's when I feel like I was a peak Ben 10 fan. Like, that's when I loved it the absolute most, was Ultimate Alien. So while it's not my favorite, it's definitely the most significant for me. So seeing Ultimate Alien figures, it was like, why Ultimate Alien? But I mean, you know, I'm not complaining, I'm just perplexed. You know, even so, you'd think, like, if they were gonna go that route, it'd be Alien Force or something. Ultimate Alien just seems like the weirdest choice. But I'm here for it. I already bought some too. They're on the way. The second I found out, I was like, okay, yeah, money. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome. You know, I'll do anything I can to support Ben 10. Hot Topic wants to take the chance at making some Ultimate Alien toys. I'm gonna do what I can to show it's worth your while. So if you can afford them, go buy the Ultimate Alien toys. Make them feel like this was worth their time to go out of their way to dig up the Ultimate Alien brand, and then make this Hot Topic merch out of it. Like, we gonna let that slide, or are we gonna show them how appreciative we are? Like, this is not sponsored. I don't get anything out of this. I just, you know, fuck yeah, let's do it. Get some of those Ultimate Alien figures. Do it, do it, do it. Hot Topic, right? Do you think most species in Ben 10 share humanoid body plans because they are all descended from the high breed? That's an interesting theory. I like that. I never thought about it that way myself, but I can see that being true. It would make a lot of sense. Do I plan on doing any reviews or even some kind of breakdowns on the upcoming Ben 10 comic? I think so, yeah. I mean, I'm absolutely going to be reading it, so the least I can do is, you know, do a review on it, maybe. I don't know how in-depth I'll go. We might keep it simple. It depends how much there is to really say about it. Because they could go action-pack style, where it's just kind of like, you know, just a little side, quick 6-page adventure with Ben. Or if this is like a full-scale, like, this is the new iteration of Ben 10. This is a continuity that you should pay attention to. Then I feel like an in-depth thing will be worth it. So it all depends on what it is. I mean, yeah, so far, aside from a couple of exceptions here and there, most Ben 10 comics have been like 6 pages long and just like a general quick little, almost like the concept of an adventure and not even a full adventure. Like, you really can't do a lot in 6 pages with the storytelling gravitas that Ben 10 demands. Do I plan on playing the reboot games? I already have, actually. I've played both the original, just Ben 10 title video game, as well as Power Trip. Not the VR one, though. But if I could, I would. The wraps on his eyes are actually camera-like lenses which zoom when he looks further. Oh, are the whole thing his eyeballs? Or are they, like... I thought they were wraps that, like, exposed the eye underneath. Okay, that's interesting. Because it's also got suit texture on it, too, right? The black parts were meant to be rubbery. Yeah, I got that part. Well, I mean, when that's what I mean by suit texture, I guess. Like, I see the black parts of the suits as always like a thick rubbery texture. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I have to adjust too much. That'll mostly change with how I shade and color it. But if those are also part of the eye, like this whole thing is an eyeball, then I want to try something, if that's the case. Oh wait, why am I doing it the hard way? Oop, nope. Does Albedo have his happy ending? Well, in Omniverse, he ends up getting arrested again, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, it's happy in the fact that he's not terrorizing the planet anymore. You know, you can call that a win. Let's put on something bumping. This ain't that bumping. Okay, I'm in. I do think we could still keep the wraparound pattern being woven into other parts of his design, but I'm making this a different colored outline to signify it's more of a fleshy sort of texture. You know, like an eyeball. Where can I see your playlist? Well, right now I'm playing music off of Epidemic Sound. And while I do have an Epidemic Sound drawing with Kuro playlist, I'm just playing through the latest tracks thing right now, which changes frequently. Just because I feel like I've heard a lot of the Drawing with Kuro. I frequently add to the Drawing with Kuro playlist on Epidemic Sound, but once I feel like I've heard enough of it, I stay off of it for a month or so and build it back up to at least 10 new songs, or maybe 15. Alright. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. Cause I noticed we came to a pavement that crumbles. It's just a merry-go-round. I don't think it's you, might be me. do this in multiple layers. Just imagine the red is black. And if you don't know what that means, just trust me for a little bit. Maybe if I don't draw the curve at that angle. There we go. Who do I think is the least interesting alien? Maybe Snarrow? Now, least interesting doesn't mean bad or terrible. Let's not get it twisted. But I mean, Snarrow's kind of just a mummy, right? It's like, eh. Alright. He's on the team now. Maybe it's just because Ben hasn't really done anything cool with him. Like, everything cool about him I gotta imagine, or I gotta look at, like, the mummy, like the DNA sample. But Snarrow himself, not too many standout scenes. One might say none. But yeah, I mean, even bad aliens, like, are interesting in the fact that they're bad. There we go. Do I think the Lombaxes from Ratchet and Clank could exist in Ben 10? I'm not sure what those are, but I will say we have a video on that, so check out the DNA video that we did about what the Omnitrix can and can't turn into. And you could probably figure out if those species are valid based on the information in that video. Oh shit. I forgot which layer I did, yeah, god damn it. Alright, hold on a second. I'll label it after this too. Sorry, I'm just organizing my layers right now. You don't really need this underneath. except for this one last thing. Hold on. This little bugger right here. So in true blue, that'd be gone. This is a black outline. And boom. We're back on course. Check it out. This next part, I feel like I gotta sketch out a little bit though. Really make sure I get these shapes in there right. Does Ben have a flying license? Maybe by like extension of the plumber's permissions. Like if Ben was ever caught like in someone's like property, like air property or whatever, like air territory, and Ben just flashed his plumber's badge, he'd be all right. I don't think he like went out and got his flying license or whatever. Let's see. Let's do these ones really tight to like emphasize his looking around.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Krusty Crew. Maybe move this over a teeny bit. As well as this one. Super spoiled by the digital age of drawing. Look at all of this messing around I can do. Completely inconsequential too. In fact, I kind of want to move this middle part over, but it's 3 different lines. Let's risk it. We did it. All right. I just got here. What am I looking at? You're looking at the rubber band, man. How about that, huh? What powers would I give to Ultimate Cannon Bolt? I kind of like Ryan's idea with giving him like that big tail. I don't know, ever since I saw that idea, I can't really think of anything better. I'm very much a fan of that. Let's see. And he's got which powers? He's got 5 different types of sight. Okay. I was thinking if there was like a way I could like incorporate that into the design somehow, like maybe nah. I feel like it could just be like a known thing about him. I don't think there needs to be any like visual indicator of the like. How does the idea come from Ben's uniform mode? It's funny. I only made that up because I didn't want to draw Ben having to put the outfit on. Originally in that chapter, when they're all on the plumber ship, there was going to be this scene where Ben's in the bathroom and he, like, you know, presses a button on the closet or something, and then uniform mode comes out and he dramatically puts it on and suits up. I was even considering having him shave his beard to tie in Max's comment. How he mentions, like, you know, Max mentions, hey, you're looking a little unkempt, and Ben would shave it off as a signifier of, like, okay, I'm going to start trying to take things seriously again. I'm out of my rut. And it just felt like a lot of dedication and time. That'd probably be like 2 to 3 pages if I really wanted to play the scene out to its fullest. And then I thought, what if I just had him press a button and the Omnitrix makes the suit? That'd be so much easier than drawing all of that. So that's where that idea came from. I really just didn't want to draw all of that. And then it became cool, and now I feel like it's a better alternative than him just putting the suit on. Oh, we're at the point where it's going to start playing a song and then playing its instrumental version, so now I got to switch tracks. Let's do the audio is imbalanced. What if I did this? Hello? How's this? Nope. What does this do? What about this? What about this? What about this? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure this out sometime. I got a new preamp. So we'll have to figure that out. This is why I don't replace anything. Adapting to technology. Eesh. Sounds like a lot of work. Alright. Which character from any movie, series, or franchise would be the most capable of using the Omnitrix responsibly? Provide justification for your choice. What is this, the MCAS? I don't know. Paddington. Because what would we do? What would he do with it if it was harmful? You know, is Paddington malicious? I don't think so. Yeah, Paddington's got this. He'll be fine with it. We can trust Paddington. Shout out, please. What's up, Sing? How you doing today? Thanks for coming on the string. I think it would be nice to have different types of ultimates, like a speed or defense-based ultimate. No, I feel like he should just have speed and defense-based aliens and leave it at that. Yeah, this one I can already tell might take a little bit more time than I have today on stream. But it'll be worth it. You know? It'll be worth it. I started listening to Linkin Park's Minutes to Midnight album. I understand why people dislike it, but personally I enjoy the first few songs. Which one were on Minutes to Midnight? I know Linkin Park more on their albums than, I mean their songs than albums. Oh, it's this one. No, I like this one. Does this one have New Divide on it? No. Faint? Okay, yep. Given Up. Bleed It Out? What I've Done? People hate this album? That's crazy. I've never heard that. Yeah, here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. I'm going out of my... Oh, shit. I'm struck copywritten. Does this guy have a description of his power set? Yeah, so he'll be on the wiki with his detailed power set, but the general gist is he has a bunch of different types of vision, like heat vision, thermal vision. Wait, are those the same thing? I don't know. And he sees really good. He sees really good. This man does not need glasses. If Ben ever needed to have a prescription of glasses, he would just say, no, 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 and he'd turn into wide sight. And be like, as long as I don't change back, I can see everything perfectly clear. I rewatched your Alien Swarm breakdown, and now I've been listening to a little faster nonstop. Such a good song. You should check out some more of their music. Therefore Tomorrow, they have a really good song called Pages that I really liked. They had oh shit, it's been a while since hold on. Therefore Tomorrow. I knew oh wow, they have a lot of songs. Just in Time, I think I knew. Wish You Away. Damn, I feel like if I heard these, I'd know them. Waiting. No More Room to Breathe. That's the one I was thinking of. I was like, I swear, there was one I really liked. Yeah, No More Room to Breathe. No More Room to Breathe. That's a good one. I'm pretty sure I made it like a Ben 10 X Naruto AMV with that song one time way back in the day. You already know what the fuck it is. If I ever do a stream where I didn't have to worry about getting striked, I'd start playing some Spotify. Maybe I'll do a special stream or something. I think if I like purposefully unmonetize it, I could be okay. But there's always a chance where even that wouldn't be enough. It's never a guarantee. It's just like a safety, like, well, you're not trying to monetize it. But they could still be like, yeah, but we still don't want the song on there regardless, and then take it down and then give our channel a little no flag. I think it kind of varies artist to artist, I believe. Yeah, I don't like this fold as much as yeah, I don't like it. Maybe if I make it a little smaller and made the shoulder a bit more round. Can I not play on Spotify? No, I only play Epidemic Sound music because that's all I have a license for. But there's tons of good tracks on here. Honestly, I'm starting to really like it just as like a music source. But no, we can't play Spotify. Well, I've actually discovered like 2 or 3 artists that I regularly listen to now on Epidemic Sound, which isn't a ton, but it's, you know, for I didn't expect that. I expected it to just be video music, but yeah, I mean, I looked them up. They're also on Spotify, and now I'm just like a fan of them. Does Daniel Fenton have a flying license, private or commercial? I'd say in 5YL he probably did. Daniel seems like the kind of guy that would cover his grounds like that. Plus he's not part of like a galactic organization that would give him a waiver if he didn't. You know, he's got Fenton Works, which is insured by his dad. So he might need a flying license. Oh, what's up, Xanderflix? Dropping by to say you guys got me dying with your last 2 videos. Thank you. Yeah, no, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'm excited with how that video came out. I was waiting to put that one out for a bit. Now that it's here, it's good to see people are enjoying it. And you know, Avery's freaking hilarious. We got more episodes of Little X Big D coming out once a week till the end of the year. Figured we'd try something a little new. Before we burn this frickin' channel to the ground. You know what? I kind of want to do this hand first, so I would properly know how to ball it up. Split channels, yeah, I guess that's a thing, you know? I think... Hold on. I got one idea on how to fix it. What kind of thing is this? No, I'm gonna have to do it off off stream. I can already tell this is gonna take a bit of finagling. Unless, hold on. What's the... Oh, why is this shit warm? Is it supposed to heat up like that? This is supposed to be the better one. Okay, here we go. Hello. Hello. Oh. Did this fix it? Combine devices 1 and 2? No, that only sounds like it would work. Why would anything be that easy? Direct? Hello. 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 No. Hello. 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 Alright. Yeah, I'll have to fix it, I'll have to fix it later. Is this playlist from Epidemic? Yeah, this is the recently released playlist on the main page. I'm not even sure if you would get the same songs I'm getting if I send it to you. What's the song name? This is Buzzer by Cushy. C-U-S-H-Y. Buzzer by Cushy. Yeah, maybe we don't need that line. Well, no, we do. We do. Why did Eon steal the files of the Ultimatrix from the Prime universe? If he were to stole it from another universe, his plan would have been a lot easier. Well, is that a spoiler? Yeah, I'll tell you next year. Everybody needs a need. Said everybody needs a need. But does XJ9/Jenny have a flying license? She probably doesn't. I don't think she would. Yeah, I can't draw those shapes at that angle. In fact, I gotta look at this arm. I'm gonna screenshot it so I can look at it while I zoom in over here. I'll put this right here. Am I the only writer for 5YL? I want to know who to give props for Danny and Vlad's characters. I am the only writer, but I did, you know, I get influences every now and then by the rest of the tank for various things, be it like alien powers or fight choreography. Stuff like that, though, all the Danny and Vlad stuff, I pretty much take on my own. I more get input for like world building or designs or very rarely, but with the direction a character should go. But more or less, like I'm the only one who did the story, like here's the tale that we are spinning, and all of the dialogue is myself, except in the motion comic. I think there's maybe like 5 or 6 lines total that like somebody improvised during recording. What is Danny's primary source of income? He works for his dad at Fenton Works, and Fenton Works has its own export of income somehow. Cartoon logic, pretty much. They just make money. Their inventions make money somehow. I ever created a design that I hate so much but love the way the alien looks? If so, I forgot. I tend to get over things like that pretty quickly. I do remember feeling that way about certain designs, but then once I don't have to draw it anymore, I'm just like, okay, well, now it's done. And then I forget what I was even upset about. I could do some dramatic stuff like make Kevin and Gwen break up if I wanted to. I mean, yeah, I could most certainly do that, but why? Almost. next. It's just that little end right there. How did I come up with the idea for 5YL? I had no choice. Eon came to my reality and said, if you don't manifest my story, at least as bare minimum a work of fiction in your universe, I'm coming for you. And I said, golly fucking gee willikers, Eon, please leave me alone. And then he snortled and he chortled. And he said, get to work, you stupid turtle. And so I did. Then he kicked me in the nuts as hard as he could, which did hurt, but knowing it was as hard as he could was actually kind of disappointing. I felt bad for him. I was like, this is the best you got, man. You really are dying. Then he did it again. It actually did hurt a lot more the second time around, but only because he did it the first time. Ah. Shit. Oh, those are such good lines, though. Okay. It's because these black and blues are pretty close to each other that my eyes aren't even recognizing when I'm on the wrong layer anymore. Who do I think would be Ben's best man at his wedding? That's tough. I mean, Kevin's an easy pick, but he's gotten really close to Rook over the years. And even then, like, I'd argue Max could be a good contender. Like, why not Max? Because he's old? Gonna blend all these outlines together and then make new ones when I need to. But let me just look real quick. Okay. Wow, it's already 3. Yeah, this one's a pacer. This one I gotta take my time with. Although fair warning now, you know, we got And Beyond coming out this weekend, and in true Ink Tank fashion, we're still working on it. Then there's Thanksgiving Thursday, and then I have an obligation Saturday. So if I don't finish this on stream, which is seeming like an extremely real possibility, if not a guarantee, I have no clue when I'd be able to work on this. There's a percentage of a chance. I'm just gonna have to pick this up next stream, which I know is a bit unorthodox for drawing with Kuro. But you know, I literally just don't think I have a choice. Like, I'm booked solid this week, so this guy might get a double stream. Maybe Sunday. Maybe I could work on this Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Maybe. Maybe we're just trying too hard. Okay. We got that shit down. This one will be really open too. I'm just gonna draw them from all kinds of kinds of ways. You sure you want to work on a Sunday? Take the day off. You already take on too much. Oh, thank you. I mean, I typically work Sundays anyways. I'm just talking about this specifically, like, because if I did finish him before Sunday, I'd probably just do something else on Sunday. But I enjoy the grind, you know. Plus, there's always something to get done anyways. But yeah, I mean, if like, it seems like the most likely time I'm gonna be able to work on this again is Sunday, unless I just stream it again next week. But we will see, and we'll see. We'll dance, and we'll see. And everybody will do the bumblebee. Buzz, buzz, we'll see. We'll see, and we'll dance the bumblebee. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Welcome.
We got welcome. Something happened. Welcome. Whoever said welcome. What's up? Have I watched Naruto? Yes, I have. I'm a true fighting dreamer. I had a pretty big Naruto phase. It came and went, but when it was hot, I was really into it. I used to know how to. Well, okay, so I used to think I taught myself how to do the Chidori, but then it turns out that there's no official signs. It's like different every time depending on what they want to animate. But from what I remember, it was like this, 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 and then you grab your hand, and then you let it charge, and then you scream. But I mean, like, yeah, there's no like official way. They just kind of be doing it. Do we think it'd be nice to have a different types of ultimate? Oh, I just answered that. Oops. How much have I seen of Shippuden? Technically all of it. I was starting to fall off right around the 5 Hokage summit. But I kept up with it with like what was happening till the end, but I don't think I watched every single episode until the end. A lot of that just came from circumstance. Like I had no way to watch it. But when I did, you know, then everybody was having those tree dreams for however long. And then Zetsu was Ubard Thon, and I don't know. At this point, I've absorbed so much Naruto through osmosis, I don't even know if it's worth watching. That's how I feel about Star Wars, Harry Potter, Mario, Pokemon, all that stuff. It's like, do I really have... The Lord of the Rings, too. Do I really have to see it at this point? And, you know, fans would say yes. And I can see why. But it's also like, you know, I know all the twists. I know all the surprises. In fact, Star Wars specifically, I'd argue I know more behind the scenes, the facts about Star Wars than like actual Star Wars fans do, just because of all the shit that I hear just randomly. And plus, I'm really into behind the scenes stuff. Like, I could watch the behind the scenes making of documentary on a movie I've never seen and just be fascinated by like the filmmaking techniques and all of it. I have seen a couple of clip comparisons too of like, you know, the CG add-ons to the older episodes, which everyone complained about, but Maybe it's because I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I liked most of them. They seemed legit. Perhaps it's like an integrity thing, which I get, but I mean, I feel like most of those CG changes were good, weren't they? Like they genuinely looked better. I don't know, but I'm not a Star Wars fan, so you know what the fuck do I know? Ah, shit. Actually, let's just do one. Well, no, this is the arm one, right? Yeah. Have I heard of 3 Days Grace? Yes, I have. They're pretty good. They got a couple of good ones. Can Divinity break the fourth wall? He technically already has. Have I heard of Simple Plan? Yeah. In fact, Simple Plan I feel like I was a pretty big fan of for a time too. When I was learning of all of those kinds of bands. Why'd they stop making Omniverse? Cartoon Network stopped paying him. Divinity leaked my security number. Yeah, he's got a pretty tight hold over me now. I kind of have to do whatever he says. Oh, God. Is Young Justice my favorite animated TV show? You bet. That shit makes me whelmed and feeling the aster. God, how am I still tired? It's friggin' 3 in the afternoon. This is my third cup of coffee. I'm yawning. And I'm yawning. I'm yawning. Yeah. Did I have the ending of 5YL planned from the beginning, or was it something I planned later? No, it was planned from the beginning. In fact, I've said this a few times, but I'll say it again. The whole reason why Five Whale exists is because of the ending. I worked backwards. I wanted to tell a specific story, and then I was like, well, what kind of story do I have to tell to get here? Like, can I tell a story where this makes sense? And it was all built around that. So, had I not wanted to tell the ending, nothing before it would have been conceptualized. What's the best case of an evil clone I've seen in any movie or show? Orphan Black would probably be the number one best. But I have a feeling it's... Y'all might not know what I'm talking about.
Just saw the last drawing Matrix. I rate Ultimate Alien X 10 gigabytes out of blue.
Oh, thank you for the donation and the kind words. Yeah, that was really fun put together. It was the first Ultimate that was a three-part team. You know, Ryan did the concept and the artwork. Crystal made it wiggle and made it do a little space dance. Do the twist and shout, if you will. Four actually, because I was gonna say I voiced it, but I also voiced it with Yvonne. In fact, I had her record first, and then I matched her audio. So Ultimate Alien X is voiced by Yvonne and I. Wiggled, that's the new title, by the way. The Wiggler, designated Wiggler, by Crystal and drawn by Ryan. Give it a little crystal wiggle. I'm sorry, I'm being dumb. The Wiggler. This line right here is fucking everything up. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Kind of looks like a spaceman. The rubber band spaceman. Spit fire so hot you'll get a tan. Eternal living like he's from Neverland. Make way for the rubber band spaceman. Did I sleep last night? I think so. I don't know. I was too busy making Horace do a little bit of wiggling myself. Oh, it does go into the thing. Okay, I thought so. I can see Kellen or Ash coming up with a sick voice for this guy. Probably. I mean, they are very talented folks. Super de-duper talented, if you will. If you would go be so bold to say as such. So I have to set the mic from mono to stereo. But do I do that in the device application? Hello, 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 hello. The audio's, it's fine now? Like I'm coming through both channels? I don't even know what I did. I did everything. So I wish I remembered the specific one that worked, because I just kind of pressed every button. Alright, well, it's working now, so. Make Danny ride a Harley Davidson. I suppose he could. You know, Johnny rode a bike. Yeah, maybe it's more a Johnny's thing. I fixed it half an hour ago. Oh, wow, look at that. Huh. Ain't that something? Ain't that some fish? Ain't that some fish? Do we have a raccoon alien yet? You know, I don't think we do. But perhaps it's time for one. Wouldn't you say? Alright, first person to commission me a raccoon alien gets it for free. Go. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be fucking nuts, though? Oh, maybe I should do that with, like, something more prepared. Brad Dudesman, but a raccoon. Yes, that's what we really need. You doomed yourself, Rob, says the Wiggler. Well, wiggle me this. My apologies for yawning so much. It's just one of them days. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? No delaying. Hey, 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 man. I'm so happy. I think I want to check myself. Pinch myself. Look at me. I love myself. And since fat's where it's at, I don't want to get skinny. Before, I like a bigger heart that's within me. My controversial take of the day. If we get a new series, Spitter should be on the first 10. That is controversial. I don't think it wouldn't work. I think it could work. But I can't see that being the most popular option. So you're right, it is controversial, but not a bad take, you know? What if he was on the starter playlist? What if that worked? Actually, let me figure out the feat. Now I'm hiccuping like crazy. Damn. Kuro the artist. What's up? Lozak or Lozic? Lozak. Whatever pronunciation it is. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Christ. Yeah, maybe I just didn't sleep well. You know, now that I've done more of his... No, never mind. I was gonna say, since his arms and legs are more exposed, I could do those orange and make the suit the standard white, black, and green, but... Nah, let's just stick to the orange suit. Why not, huh? His suit's orange. Although it would be more consistent. And you know me, I love consistency. Just a minute. See? I feel like his arm could be a little more raised too. This is gonna sound weird, but how would I go about a Discord/Patreon ban appeal? You can message one of the Discord moderators and ask them for the ban appeal sheet, and I think you just fill out the sheet.
Hey there, main love what y'all do here. I want to say that you guys forgot 2 aliens in the ultimate overhaul. Roxanne's Squid Stricter.
Thank you for the donation. And Ash does specify they need to have, like, you know, a canon function and like a place within the Prime continuity. And while you could argue, like, yeah, sure, they're canon, you know, they're not in the show or anything, so I wouldn't say he forgot them, more of just abstained from them. But thank you for you know, in case it was, you know, what if we did forget? But no, it was intentional that they were not included. There's not enough known about them and not enough to work with. Yeah, they're too vague of an idea for what they are. If they had more grounds for Ash to play with, you know, I don't see why he'd be against them. His angles are all weird. He needs a lot of care, this guy. He needs a lot of finagling. I'm gonna get you straightened out, Pops, okay? We're not giving up on you. club can't even handle me right now. Will we do stuff from 5-Way L? No. Never. Well, I don't know. I have no freaking clue. The plan right now is no. Could that change? Maybe, but I doubt it. I know he really wants to transform the series, the Drawing Matrix, outside of Ben 10. And, you know, finishing all the ultimates, it seems like the perfect gateway to do it, you know, at this point. You know, sure, you could do the Nematrix, you could do Ultimate Remakes, you could do... Oh, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, Faznik, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you're liking it. I mean, it's not for lack of ideas. Like, I could probably think of, like, 20 Drawing Matrix prompts right now, but it's more of, like, you know, what if we did other things that weren't just Ben 10? Let's experiment a bit. Pokemon Drawing Matrix, Zootopia Drawing Matrix, even. Like, that sounds like a joke, but I mean, you know, make a solid case for it. It could probably happen. You know, it's the matrix of art. Oh my god, my ears are hurting too. I'm tired, my ears hurt. I'm running out of time. This is quite the day. I have to go out later too. I have to see people. Golly. Oh, it's so hard interacting with people. I'm making fun of myself, but sometimes it is, you know. That's everybody. For the most part, I like it though. I'd rather socialize than isolate for the most part, but today is not one of those days. But I don't have a choice. Hades calls to me once more, demanding me to come down for the next sacrifice, and you know, it's my shift. They said they like my charisma when I'm up on the mic talking about all the daily sacrifices. They're like, hey, we really like the cut of your jibs, you know, you're real good at this. You know, you ease up the prisoners before they burn for all of eternity, make them feel real comfortable. Why don't you swing by again tomorrow? And I just said, yeah. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, yeah, sure, Satan, you know, because it's Satan. I mean, Hades. Who am I talking about? You know, you don't pass up that opportunity, but damn, like, I had other shit to do today. So, if y'all can guess the number I'm thinking of between 1 and 100 in the next 10 seconds, and this goes for both chats, anyone can answer, but it has to be in the next 10 seconds. I'll give you a little spoiler for the and beyond, okay? 1 to 100, 10 seconds, go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, nobody got it. Huh. It was 23. I figured y'all would get that too, because I hide the number 23 in our content a lot, both in our videos, 5-Way L and beyond. If you really look for it, the number 23 is all over the Ink Tank content. And it's not even a Ben 23 reference. I see how that would be the conclusion you would come to, but it's actually not.
Will you be done with Ben 10 content after 5-0 is over? Also, I guess you're thinking of 23.
You sent that after. Thank you for the donation. Unless you did try to set that up before, but even so, I said 10 seconds, so unfortunately it doesn't qualify. And thank you for the donation. No, we won't be done with it, but we'll stop like treating it like it's the only thing we do. You know, we've always wanted to branch away from Ben 10 content It's just, for one, there's so much to do. And for two, people still like it. And for three, you know, I still got breakdowns and 5YL and stuff. It's just like, you know, we'd like to transition away, and we're going to, but it's just really working, sticking to it. But, you know, I mean, Fro's series on our channel right now, Little X Big D, is kind of like the testing grounds for it. Like, what happened if we did something that wasn't even, like, anything close to Ben 10 or 5YL? This is like 100% new. It's completely different from anything we've ever done. And, you know, the people that watched it seem to like it. I'd imagine we'd have to rekindle that kind of audience in some way. But if you haven't checked it out, go for it. You know, each episode's only like 2 to 3 minutes long. The one that's out, I think, is like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So check that out. But yeah, I mean, we'll never be done with Ben 10.
Might we ever get a wiki render of Ben 23K from chapter/episode 10? I'd love to see his full design.
Ooh. Maybe. That would probably go in the same qualifications of, like, if we did do it, it'd be a commission. Mostly just to be transparent, I don't have a full design for him. I drew him, like, facing the other way, really small, so that I could get away with not designing him. But I'd imagine he'd be very close to the Ben 10K in Omniverse. Despite them, you know, Ben 23 and Ben 10 starting as very different people, I'd imagine they'd more or less grow into the same person, objectively, which is why I made the design pretty much just blue Ben 10,000. But there's bound to be some differences, which would be on the front of his body, which you can't see in the page. But yeah, I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to do that. But no plans as of yet. Different strokes. Okay. You're supposed to hit the buttons with pictures of food on them. Is there a way we can see the deleted aliens I drew? Deleted aliens. I'm not sure they exist. Deleted aliens. When are we getting that wiki still a harebrained? You mean this wiki still? I think I might release him in like a batch with like Skunk Cannon and that other one, which I don't think we talked about outside of Patreon. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna play it safe and not say anything. But I feel like at this point we might as well just wait for a full batch, or not, if not a full batch, just like you know, till all of them are ready to go. Skunk Cannon, we're actually thinking about retooling his powers, just because you know, he's such an odd alien. I feel like there's gotta be a better way to do it without changing the artwork, of course, as much as I can help it. But he needs some rework, and then the other one needs finished art. This is good. This reminds me of Hailstorm. The secret Kuro library. God damn it, y'all found it. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, my back. Let's see. Could I finish this foot in 16 minutes and at least get the coloring done? Let's find out. Just eat a banana to feel fine, to feel fine. If only you had a banana to make your day a little brighter, like sunshine. This is going in the playlist. And pay all of your child support. But Kuro, I don't have kids. Do you want mine? I'm sick of them. Going, oh, Dad, please give me attention. I don't even like Ben 10. Back in the closet. Welcome. Oh wait, yeah, we want the rats to go the other way. Dad left to get Ben 10 merch and he hasn't come back yet. That's funny. Hey kids, I'm going to Hot Topic. You're gonna have to fix yourself dinner tonight.
This is just a slight nitpick, but I really wish that we could have got more ultimates from those keychains besides Humongousaur. But, I'm still happy that we're getting new Ben 10 merch in this year.
Right? I was thinking that too. Like, I didn't want to hate on it at all, but like, I just don't care for Ultimate Humongousaur. But yeah, I mean, it's freaking nuts we're even getting these figurines. So, you know, I'm happy for the fact they just exist. Us Ben 10 fans don't get the luxury of being picky. I got a couple coming in the mail. They could be all Julie figures, and I'll just be like, well, 2024 Ben 10 merch. You know? Good shit. Some peanut butter on your pickle. Put some peanut butter on your pickle. Put some peanut butter on your pickle. Put some peanut butter on your pickle. Why peanut butter? It's interesting how random the alien picks are in recent merch. Outside of the keychains, is there any other merch? Because I only knew about the keychains. Or just like in general. Oh boy, is that the outlines done? Is it? I actually can't tell, is it? I think so. Something about this arm is just really fucking with me. Y'all seeing this? It's just something about it. I'm gonna have to move it again. Before we put some peanut butter on your pickle. There's just something about this friggin' arm. Can't warp it too much because it'll mess with the outline thickness. I think this will be fine. It almost looks like it. He's coming for you. Look out. It's only freaking Tuesday today? Oh, that's why I'm streaming. God damn. Okay. Let's get his colors in there. Oh, it's time to, I never do this beforehand. Nope.
Welcome aboard.
When doing the anatomy for these commissions, do I ever struggle with the poses, or do I ever need to find references? It really all depends. Like, this one I struggled a little bit just because of the nature of his body. But, you know, sometimes I can get away with not needing a reference. Sometimes it's so much easier with it. It's really hard to have a definitive rule. Like, the one I did last stream, you know, he had a body shape I was more familiar drawing with, so that certainly played into the ease versus difficulty of him. And there's some transformations like I have to take photos for, just because it's too damn hard without it. This is too damn bad. There was a fair amount of time where like I felt like I couldn't operate without reference photos. I remember that, or more of just I just got so addicted to them, especially when I'm doing the comic. I think around, I think it was like either chapter 10 or 11, where I would say like honestly like 90% of the photos, I mean panels, are based on pictures of myself. Like you can find me in poses like on my computer doing this and that. But transformations, again, like sometimes you can get away with just not even worrying about it because they're an alien. In others, it does help to have some type of guidance. Oh, Kellen, what's up, buddy? I was actually going to stop streaming in 1 minute. I'm sorry. I usually stream 2 to 4 o'clock my time, to maintain efficiency. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I was literally gonna wrap this shit up right now. I'm sorry, buddy. But thanks for coming by, Boo. And yeah, I'm at least gonna try finishing the colors and like click them in there. Well, I don't know. Like maybe, like what am I gonna do these spheres? I was thinking about maybe doing them the suit color. That's not the suit color. Maybe, or that does that kind of clash with the orange a bit? I don't know. Yeah, it is 4 o'clock, so I gotta be skedaddling. But thank y'all for tuning in for this stream of Drawing with Kuro. I will do my best to finish this guy off stream, but if not, I will be picking this guy back up next stream. We got a couple more streams left of Drawing with Kuro, but please be on the lookout for this Saturday, coming at 12 p.m. EST. We have the new episode of And Beyond, covering the 4 planets of Encephalonus 4. We're very excited for it. As always, there's going to be some fun surprises in there, as well as keeping up with Fro the Bro's new series, Little X Big D. There's a new episode coming out every week until the end of the year. We're trying something new with it, and I'm very happy with the results. So if you're enjoying the series, please make sure to share it around and leave a comment and help people expose the world to Fro's massive takeover, because it is inevitable. So you could either submit or you will be forced to. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and if this applies to you, happy Thanksgiving. And as always, keep it fizzy.